Saturday, January 19th, 2019. Yeah, I'm a little sore today. Last two nights in a row, my son and I, we go to work out in the gym from like 10 o'clock to 12:30. We're both night owls, and it's good, because you get a little father-son time, and plus he's at that age now where he's like, wanting to build those big guns, and I'm old has been, so I get to show him, how to work out properly and not hurt yourself. But where I used to be in my head and where I'm at now physically are like two different things. So the spirit wants to do more than the body can handle, and I am just wrecked today. Wrecked. So anyway, if you see me like wince in pain and grimace throughout this, I'm sorry. That's just what's been going on with me. Let's check this out. Oh, got the coffee. Let's pour a little bit more. Cheers to you guys. We're gonna pour some in here. Oh no, that's the last of it. We gotta make it last. Okay, so let's dive into the markets. Total market cap as calculated by TradingView on the 1 day, $119 billion. Yeah, a little bit more money pumped into the system, and we are, for the most part, trading sideways. Let's move into Bitcoin. BTC USD on the 1 day for Coinbase. You guys remember yesterday me thinking about some sort of possible BART head. It came to me. It was like the first thing I talked about. Well, let's move into the 1 hour chart and look at it. Oh, there it is. Let's blow it up real big. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of some of these lines. This is ridiculous. I can't tell you what's going on. Here we go. Boom. This'll help. There's that BART head. Boom. Not as big as I thought it was going to be, but we got right to our last one. So there's our little BART head right there. Boom, boom, boom. So thank you, Mr. Simpson, for hanging out with us. Yeah, now it's you've been pulling back pretty hard after that. Let's check into the 1 day. Go back into there and reset. There we go. Okay, so you see how this, let's blow it up a little bit for you. Okay, you see how this ran up and it like got into the Kumo cloud and it pulled back immediately, especially below the 50-day. This market is shy, let me tell you. It's real shy, and it doesn't want to do the Kumo cloud. It is skirted the edge of this Kumo cloud all the way around. It's almost embarrassing. The bulls are nowhere really to be seen. I mean, any bull breakout that happened here is just it's not showing strength yet. It just isn't. We have good things on indicators, but the bulls are so shy and so timid. I would love to see a stampede break out and go forward, but when I see this, it's mediocre volume. This is doing okay. That's just basically positioning, and this is flat. This is a real elongated RSI. Money flow flattened out. It went real big and then it flattened out. It just, I don't know. It's not that bullish, guys. It's not that bullish. So anyway, we're keeping it to sell BTC USD on the 1 day. This still holds right here. This sell. We're out. Moving on to XRP USD on the 1 day Kraken. 32 cents. Still a sell. Stay out of it. LTC USD on the 1 day chart for Coinbase. $32.24. Now, this again is on the 1 day chart for Litecoin. and the 1-day chart for Bitcoin, candle wise, look pretty close to the same, except for the fact that this Kumo cloud looks a little different. So we're actually in the Kumo cloud and looking in a better position for Litecoin than for Bitcoin, which is below it. LTC BTC is saying stay in the Litecoin trade as of for now. Who knows what that will bring in the future, but I love how the Litecoin is picking up here with money flow. That's beautiful, but stay out of it. Here we go. ETH USD, stay out of it. $123.15 for ETH currently. ZRX 30 cents. ZRX is looking okay, but it's still not a buy yet. Not yet. BAT, basic attention token. Yeah, no, we're starting to get that weak money flow again, and this whole sideways, it's basically not going bullish yet. Zekcoin, Zek is still a sell. Stay out of it. Dash at $73 is still a sell. A lot of sideways action here. Digibyte BTC, that's the one we're looking at for the 1 day for Bittrex, is still a sell. This sell right here is still holding, and we've been out ever since. Stay out of it. Digibyte USDT, I just wanted to show you that it's a little bit less than a penny here. So it's just under a penny. So Digibyte, real cheap. If I zoom way out, well, I don't know how far the data goes, but this is just Bittrex, and as far as they have it, it went up as high as 5 cents. I think it went way higher than that, but that's all the data I have on this for now. But yeah, currently under a penny. So yeah, you can pick up a lot of Digibyte for real cheap right now. Tron, TRX, BTC. Oh baby, this is awesome. I gotta be careful. I'm sore. Okay, so check this out. This is holding, man. This is holding. I talked in the group, or just said in the group, it broke support. It fell through, and glad I got out early. This is almost a sell. It's not there yet. I need to see. I need to see this live and breathe under the 9, and then we'll actually put in our sell for realsies. But currently it is, yeah, it's on the downtrend, and I'm coming out pretty good on that trade. Actually, Tron's last couple trades have been really good. If I go back into it, getting back into it, you can see where we got in. We rode up to the top, scalped it, bought back in when I saw this double bottom, and now sold it again and winning again. It's just stupid. Guys, why are we buying coins anymore when we can just trade and get more? It's awesome. All right, let's move on to Theta. Theta is still a buy. Theta gave a nice pump here. Well done. It just blasted off. Now, this is my concern. Okay, let's back out of this and show you the big picture. Theta's been trading in this channel, and we did touch the top of the channel. And remember, several videos back, I said when it's static, when this static trade ends up happening where it's range bound, you can make a lot of money in it. All you have to do is sell it, buy it, 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 sell it. You get my drift? You see how many times you could have bought and sold between 12 and 1450 or 1440, something like that? That's huge. That's huge, and it's like all day long. It's just making you money. So I was worried that this would be our top and a possible pullback would ensue because of the range bound nature of this bad boy. it attempted to do a breakout earlier here, and we saw nothing but weakness in the market, just saying no, we can't go that high that far. Are you kidding me? That fast? Forget about it. So it went right back down into its range. So here we are. So currently we're still in it. This is a buy currently until we break below the 9 and the rest of the indicators say otherwise. But if I hope that since we last saw each other, I'm going to circle this as the scalping opportunity. Hopefully you got out anywhere in there while you were watching this. Since we said get in it, hope you're watching it and got your little scalping opportunity. And now I'm expecting it to come back down and retest that 9. Look for on the theta BTC chart to go to about 1340, 1435, somewhere around there on the pullback. At the very least, most likely you could get it back in at probably 1295 with it still running on the uptrend. So theta is still a buy. Let's move into Proppy, PRO. Okay, Proppy is showing me good things right now. Oh man, I hate when I do that. Let's remove that. And yeah, Proppy showing good things. This is Proppy BTC on the 1 day for Bittrex. And what I want to do is, oh boy, do I want to wait? I might. Look, this is a fantastic run up, okay? But I have concerns. One of them is RSI's hot, but wanting to death cross, in my opinion. And this money flow is flat. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, let's do it. All systems are go anyway. Boom, let's buy it. And remember, if you get in, you probably could get in back on the 9 at about a little cheaper than where we're at now. Maybe 32.15 would be a wise place to get back in. Because remember, every time it breaks above, it wants to come back and retest before running higher. So, yeah, I would say that 32 something would be good. Yeah. So it's a buy. Proppy's a buy now. Let's keep our eye on it. And remember, set your stop losses. That's so critical. I can't tell you how many times I've been stopped out, and it is such a good thing. It is so great. It's just, it's stop. You'll figure it out after a while where your stop placement management, how critical it is, and to stay on top of it and to move them down. Like, for example, let's say you scalped here and you're out, and then you see weakness and you're like, oh, screw it, I'm out of here, out of here. So what you would do is every day you're setting your stop just above the 9, just setting it just above. You probably wouldn't have got stopped out here. It's just above. Boom, you're stopped out. You get alerted, you jump in, you watch it run up to the 50, you scalp it again, you come back down, you buy back lower. I mean, it's so simple, but it requires you to be watching it. It requires you to go back in, cancel your stop order, reset it at a lower position if you're out and you're scalping. It's the same with like Bitcoin. I'm going to get derailed here for just a second. But if you were looking at this, you're probably like, well, I'm going to keep it, just above the 9. Well, just above the 9, everything was looking good, Boom, you got stopped back in, right? And now you're able to scalp it. You're pretty sure it's not going up for a while, or maybe you're just in and you want to see where it goes, and you put a stop sell in just a little bit above where you got stopped out at or stopped in at. So put your stop out in, so that way you preserve capital. And if it dumps and goes south, you are protected that way too, but you get the benefit that if it continues running north, hey, you're on the right side of the trade from the beginning. Awesome. Very cool. All right, so let's get back into finish up with Proppy. Proppy's a buy. It looks good. Populous. Populous is giving every indication of being a absolute monster right now and running away, but it's not doing it. It's not doing anything. Look at this beautiful volume right here. This spike up in volume, but what's been happening? Just sideways action, boring. Yeah, stay out of it. OMG. Another sad story. Stay out of it. Ambrosis. Okay, we put our buy in for Ambrosis the other day. Probably looking at, boy, we've got all day left on this candle still, so hopefully we can get a retest of the 9. It's going to probably come down a little lower, but stay in it. This is more of a long-term thing. We're looking okay on all indicators, so a little bit of sideways for that retest, and then hopefully run a little higher. And I'm thinking, hoping that we get some lift out of this bad boy. And if we don't pop up here, it'd be nice to pop up over here, or even just trade sideways and get north above that Kumo cloud would be fantastic. But I'm going to shoot for the stars. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. Let's hopefully get north of that Kumo cloud. That'd be nice. I'd love a contention of the or a contest against price action and the 200-day moving average. Wouldn't that be awesome? Absolutely. Okay, so that's Ambrosis. It is a buy. Let's stay in it. Human IQ. Oh boy, this is a gift that keeps on giving, let me tell you. So stupid, man. Okay, so we got in, we wrote it up, we're scalped the double top roughly. I only got out at 290. I got out prematurely on this candle. I figured the double top was in. I had to write it in later, but I figured it was a double top. I wasn't trying to get greedy and sell higher. I was just saying, look, I think this is a great price compared to where I was at just days ago. So I was happy with that. Didn't get greedy. We're now coming down. We're about to retest that 9. I'm going to keep an eye on it. If we get a retest and then a spike higher, then we're still running bullish. Right now it is still a buy because we are living above the 9, and indicators are looking okay with volume. We did get a death cross on RSI. Now, if we trade sideways for a while and stay above that 9-day, this RSI could double back and head up higher, which would give us even more lift. That's why I'm keeping it as a buy for now, even though I scalped it. Not a bet, and it's not a bad thing. I love where money flow is at, well above the neutral line. We're doing really good. Let's stay in it. But if you scalped it, look for that transition period, whether it dumps further or if it runs higher. If it runs higher, you got to get back in. Here's so stay in it. ADA looking good. It's still a buy. We are pulling back a little bit, but it looks like our flatline volume is holding in the positive sector. And I would love to see a switch back on this RSI to run higher. Money flow is looking okay. Let's see what it does tomorrow, but currently bullish. Stay in it. ADA, awesome, looking good. NPX, Pundy. Oh, look at Pundy. Pundy wants to throw its hat in the ring for a contender spot for, going green. It wants to join the green club. I love what it's doing here. We've got, 2 days of good, solid growth. It's at the 50-day moving average, which is beautiful. Everything looks really good. You know what I'm going to do? I think I got to do it. I think we got to pull the trigger on this because Pundy is looking really, really positive. I like it. This candle did it all. Now, Let's see. I'm just thinking. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put it in. It is a buy. It's looking good. Now, again, put your stop sells in, okay? Wherever you like your stops, put them, because this thing, it's really looking good. I love these little shakeouts that we had, just kind of shaking it off, and now a potential real run could happen. Love the increase in volume. Yeah, money flow is okay, and we got a long way to go if it wanted to. Yeah, everything's looking looking all right. I do like this. We could run higher. Even at the least, I would love to see it hit the Kumo cloud bottom side of it, right? At the most, I'd love to see it go top side, and at the very most, love to see a test of that 200 day. So Pundy is got the green light. Stay in it. Neo. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Neo is looking good now too. Yeah, Neo looking good. I'm just looking at indicators here. We could get across above. Boy, this is really good. I like this recovery. So it went high and did a nice pullback, right? And now Neo did its, real good pullback, and now it wants to live above the 9, which is fantastic. I think what I'm going to do is give this. Should we get into it now? Boy, it is really close. It's really, really looking good. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off on Neo. I'm going to give it one more day. XTZ Tezos is still a sell. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these are looking real similar. I would, you can see some of them have kind of made it, but a lot of them have yet to really cross the threshold all the way. Okay, here it is, QLC chain. We had a really good sell here at top. Boom, boom, boom. 3 really great scalping opportunities. We said sell it here for sure. It went south and looked like it could keep going. We got stopped back in on this candle, did another scalp. After we got stopped in, we'd scalped it, and then I said, yeah, I think that's it, and so we sold it. So we're in the sell currently on QLC chain. However, it's battling back and trying to get above the 9. So it's not there yet, but we are close. And yeah, it just maybe needs a couple more days. This is concerning down here. There's no money flow, so stay out of it. Aeon. Boy, Aeon looking good. Okay, so this was our call, 2-3 days back, and looking really good. We're still in the positive. We went above, price went above the 50-day moving average, which is beautiful. Let's get this up a little higher. There you go. We're below the Kumo cloud. I'd love to see it maybe give 1 or 2 more days sideways, coming down and retest. Believe it or not, I'd like to see a retest of that 50-day moving average, and then boom, spike higher. So this will be my thoughts on that. That's what I'd love to see. Oh, look at that, turning red right there. Perfect. Yeah, retest that, retest it, and get us out of here. That'd be beautiful. All right, so there's Aeon. Stay in it. Let's look at Doge. How's Doge doing? This is our little goofy coin. We like keeping track of it. Yeah, Doge. Stay out of it. Bitcoin Cash SV. Stay out of it. Bitcoin Cash USD. Just standard Bitcoin Cash, $129.30. Stay out of it. It's not gone bullish yet. EOS USD. Stay out of it. Yeah, we don't have enough volume yet nothing to write home about, and so stay out of it. XLM is still a sell. Okay, I'm probably going to do a video about Stellar Lumens just by itself, or I'm going to leave. You know what? I'm going to try to find a nice video about it and maybe link it or something. I'm going to let you know about this. I've changed my mind recently about XLM. It kind of falls in with me with the EOS category, the Steemit category, the what's that other piece of junk? Steam, BitShares. It kind of all falls in line with that, and I'll hopefully be more clear about that. But I moved it down to the crap coin area. It's not. I'm not degrading your investment if you got into it or if you're in it right now. Okay. because you know how we feel here. We don't care if you're, Doge is a joke coin, right? But like, we could still make money on it, right? This is great. And I love this. I love the volatility. So I'm not knocking your coin. I'm just saying that long term, if you're going to go heavy, if you're going to go real long term, I think you need to know some of the warning signs that I've found about it. And I just want you to be aware. That's all. That's all. That's all it is. Not knocking you if you own it, and if you own it, I'd love to be. That's why I'm doing videos on it, because a lot of people like this stuff, and they're trying to make money on it, and I'm here to help you make money on it. So yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, guys, hope you all have a blessed day. Gonna hit the gym again tonight. Just gonna get wrecked one more time. It's been fun, man. It's been really fun. Glad the holidays are over. The temptation of eating cookies and cakes and ice cream is way past me now. So yeah, very good. Anyway, God bless you guys. Thanks for joining. And remember, if you have a coin that you want me to go over and it wasn't listed here, I'd be happy to. All you got to do, just leave a comment in the comment section. Say, hey, Aaron, I'd love to see you go over this coin so I can, help me understand how it's being traded. I'd love to go over it with you. And also, make sure that it's something that is on TradingView, because I use TradingView solely. So if it's not on TradingView, yeah, it'll be too hard for me to get and not reliable information. So anyway, that being said, God bless you guys. Talk to you later, and I'm out. See you tomorrow.